Okay.
Mic is okay?
Extra mic just in case.
Oh, okay.
Hai, kita berjumpa lagi dalam Sophie Navitalks, You Are Love. Dan hari ini saya punya tamu yang sangat spesial. A lot of you have requested her. Jadi jangan protes kalau saya bolak-balik Inggris Indonesia ya. Jennifer Bachdim and baby Kiro Bachdim. Hai baby Kiro. Pegang toastnya aja deh. Gemes. Oke, walaupun kami sama-sama tinggal di Bali, but that doesn't mean we get to see each other every day. Padahal we're in the same area juga, right? Yeah. Actually, but we don't actually get to see each other every day. Dulu sempat sebelum pandemi on the football field.
Yeah.
Karena anak-anak kita main football, tapi then my son grew up. And then udah nggak main bola lagi. But yours, they still play ya?
Bola.
Selama bapaknya masih pemain bola, anak harus main bola. Of course. Okay, let's go back to when Jen was a little kid ya. Everybody knows Mbak Jen itu bisa bahasa Indonesia nggak sih? Because she's half bule Jerman ya?
Half German.
And half Indonesian?
Iya.
Okay. Jerman itu mama dari mana? Kota apa?
Mama dari Frankfurt, dekat Frankfurt.
Oh, so it's a big city.
Frankfurt. Small city.
Frankfurt tuh nggak gede?
Frankfurt is big, but the town where she grew up is small.
Apa nama tahunnya?
Knittlingen.
Oke,
susah.
Ya makanya.
Coba.
Sebentar ya. Oke.
Knittlingen.
Ibunya, siapa nama mama?
Ushi.
Oke, Mama Ushi is from Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Exactly in the town of?
Knittlingen.
There you go. Knittlingen.
Yeah, right, really good.
Ding ding ding. Oke. Oke, jadi dari Jerman tapi dari Frankfurt tapi kotanya kecil lagi. Kalau papa, where?
Papa dari Indonesia. The family is from Semarang. Tapi,
Jawa.
Yeah, but he always lived in Jakarta.
Always, but papa can speak Japanese.
He can, yeah. The accent, you mean?
Oh, the language nggak bisa, just the accent.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not
you
anymore.
have never heard
maybe.
him say.
No, he speaks bahasa Indonesia, but
gitu
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he left early. He left when he studied in Germany.
College.
So, yeah.
That's where he met Mama.
Yes.
So college darlings.
Yes.
They met at campus?
No, they met actually at a restaurant when they had dinner. Yeah.
Pas umur kuliah, when they were college
when they were
students.
Still, yes.
Oh, and that was his first love, do you know?
I'm just saying, yes, it was his first love. Right? No, I never asked, to be honest.
Never asked.
But yeah, I mean, they're for so many years together.
Yeah. All right, so you were born in Germany?
Yeah. Born and raised in Germany.
Which town?
Knittlingen.
Oh, Knittlingen itu. Okay. Yeah. What is Knittlingen known for? Aku jadi pengen ke Knittlingen.
Nothing much really. It's a small, like you can pass through city by car in 5 minutes. Like it's a very small little
city, town. Yeah.
Everybody kind of knows everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We were the only Indonesian kids, only German
Indonesian
only,
in Knittlingen.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what is it known for? Like maybe it produces cheese or leather or
no, actually wine.
Wine.
We have a lot of how you say, like the grapes?
Yeah.
The grape.
Yeah. Vineyard. Yeah.
Yes. We have that. So if we walk out, if we walk out of our house, we can go to the vineyard. And
so it's cantik dong.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you come from a family that owns a vineyard?
No.
Okay. No. But you live in your mom's side of the family lives in Knittlingen.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Jadi kalau ke Jerman, mampir Frankfurt dan pergi ke Knittlingen. Supaya bisa foto and then you tag Jennifer Bachdim and say, I was in your kampung.
I was there.
Right? Okay, so half Indonesian, half German. But when you were a child in Knitlingen,
Yeah.
when you were a baby, could you speak Indonesian?
Enggak. No.
Nggak ada yang ngajarin?
Nggak.
Papa nggak bahasa
Papa selalu kerja sampai malam.
malam?
So it was always my mom or my grandma and the kids. And we spoke German.
Always?
Yeah.
So Papa menjadi lebih bisa Jerman than
Yeah.
practicing his Indonesian.
Yeah, and my dad, he is working in Germany, so he had to have
had to speak-
proper German.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, so he spoke German. But he
Ah.
tried in Bahasa, but he always said we wouldn't like it. We would ask him to speak German.
Okay.
So he was like, yeah, okay, I give up.
But then growing up, did you always have your grandma, grandpa in German language apa?
I had my Oma Opa.
Oma opa?
Yeah.
Did you always have your Oma opa around
I
you?
never had a grandpa,
Okay.
but I had my grandma.
Always. She was
always there. She took care of us when my mom was working.
Right.
So after school we could go to my grandma.
Oh, that's like my childhood.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I always remember my.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she still alive
No,
today?
she passed away.
When was this?
My grandma passed away. How many years, hon? 6?
Oh. And you weren't there, yeah?
I actually was there.
You okay?
I was there for holidays, and on the day we wanted to meet her to have breakfast, and she had a heart attack.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was really sad.
I was there too when my grandmother
It was
passed.
really sad.
Buat anak-anak yang merasa pernah dibesarkan nenek, eyang,
Yeah.
opung, oma, nin, whatever you call, niang, apalagi ya bahasa Bali niang ya. Ya, pasti bisa relate dengan perasaan kami berdua that when you lose your grandmother, it's a lot. It's a lot to take on.
Yeah.
Okay, so sekolah di mana? Were you in a public school or?
I was in a public school in Knitlingen.
Knitlingen, oke. Jadi SD Negeri 01 Knitlingen, guys. And then
Everything was there.
everything was there. Sampai what?
Till high school.
High school.
And
Oh,
then,
baby.
Hey.
Hello.
You wanna look around?
Say hi.
Do you wanna look around?
This is the youngest ya,
The youngest, number 4.
number 4. Padahal dulu aku inget si yang before this siapa namanya? Aku cuma
Kyoji.
selalu inget Kiyomi, Kenji,
Kyoji.
Kyoji perasaan dulu masih bayi, ternyata ada yang bayi lagi sekarang.
Kyoji is
Kyoji
already 2.5 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kiro
Ini-
is.
Do you get opinion from people when they say this one looks like your papa a bit? Mirip ya?
Yeah, I get a lot of my dad or Kiyomi actually.
Oh,
Like
Kiyomi.
boy version of Kiyomi.
Oh, Kiyomi bayinya like this. Bayinya
Yeah,
begini
like
ya.
a bit the eyes, I think, like the Chinese Asian eyes.
Yeah. So when did you start to learn Indonesian then?
I came end of 2010 to Indonesia, to Jakarta, and I was working there, and then I learned a little bit.
Oh, that was when you started to
Like
speak a
basics.
bit, the
Yeah.
basics. But then I would feel that you probably already got a little bit of a hang of the language, maybe because it's in your blood.
Yeah, maybe just like casual talk. How
Yeah.
are you? My name is.
Yeah.
I come from. Like
Yeah.
things like that.
Okay,
But like to express myself, it's much easier in English.
okay.
I think I don't have enough vocabulary. Like
Yeah.
don't know enough words to.
Yeah. How was Jen as a little girl? Were you Papa's, Daddy's little girl or Mama's helper? Which one?
I think both a bit.
Both.
Like I'm the oldest, and I'm the only daughter.
Yeah. Like Kiyomi, yeah?
Yeah, like Kiyomi. So I feel like Kiyomi and me are pretty much very similar, like helping out, because my youngest brother is like Kyoji and Kiyomi, so 9 years apart.
Oh, okay.
So I took care of Lee, my youngest brother, and I was close with Kim, who is 3 years younger than me. And it's very similar to Kiyomi and Kenji and Kiyomi and Kyoji. We just I didn't had a baby number 4. My parents had 3 kids.
Ah, okay. So, but then everybody else learned Indonesian?
My brother Kim, he's living in Jogja. He speaks perfectly bahasa.
Itu bisa dia bahasa?
Bisa. Like,
oh, itu tinggal
fluently.
Di Jogja?
He has the Indonesian wife.
Oh.
Married an Indonesian wife, has now 2 kids.
Okay.
So yeah, I married a Indonesian.
Half Indonesian.
So, but then we English at home.
Wait. So you're half, Irfan half Indonesian, half Bule.
Indonesian actually.
So then, but the kids get together, half, so become quarter and quarter. They become half again. No?
Yeah.
Right? If we're talking about percentage.
More Indonesian, I think.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, because maybe you live in Bali.
Yeah.
So, but as a child, were you? Did you cook a lot? Like, what was your favorite thing to do as a child?
I dance ballet.
Oh, okay.
So I love to dance. I love to do sports, and I did enjoy cooking too. My mom taught me cooking, and my grandma too. So I still like it to this day. And I think dancing was a big part of my life.
What other language can you speak besides German and sekarang Indonesia dan Inggris?
Bahasa Indonesia sedikit. I learned French, but I don't remember a lot in school. And that's it. I don't know any other language.
Kalau bahasa Inggris belajar di mana?
School.
Oh, school waktu itu udah ngajarin bahasa Inggris?
In school, yeah, but I think my school English was really bad. So when I met Irfan and we both had to speak English.
Oh, you practiced together?
Yeah, we practiced together. Because I spoke German and he spoke Dutch, which is similar, but I wouldn't understand Dutch when I first met him.
Let's get back to the time when you guys were younger. Where was it when you met Irfan?
We met in Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta. That was when you were working here?
No, I came with my brother. He played football, and Irfan too, in Indonesia.
Same team?
It was a charity game. So they brought 3 boys, 3 half-blooded boys to Indonesia to play. And it was Kim, Irfan, and another boy.
So when you saw him in the field, was it like...
We met the first time at Hotel Sultan. And that's where we fell in love. Like, first love.
Like, ngapain itu di Hotel Sultan? Was there like... Oh yeah, sure.
Quick too.
Boleh.
You wanna go to Papa? Go to Papa, okay. Hold on.
Ini buntutnya biar ikut.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Moving too much.
Okay, baby Kiro.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Okay. So, you met at the Hotel Sultan. Itu ada acara apa waktu itu?
That was just, we were staying there.
Okay.
We stayed there. And there we met, and then saw this handsome guy. And
so it wasn't at the field ya?
No, it wasn't at the field.
Waktu dia main-main di field, kamu nggak perhatikan?
I saw him then playing afterwards, and
tapi still nothing.
No, and then we were talking, and we fell in love very quick, and everything happened very fast.
Yeah.
Like, I had to go back to Germany. Irfan decided to stay in Indonesia to play football. Which of course made it even further away than Germany and Holland. And we didn't have much money
to go back and forth at that time.
So we had a long distance relationship. We couldn't see us very often, and back then it was still much harder to communicate.
Yeah.
So we were.
Waktu itu communicate pakai what? BBM.
Yeah, we had Blackberries.
BlackBerry.
And did we do Skype back then? Yeah, right. It was Skype.
Skype.
So we were like, and the time difference as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So we had Skype on most of the time, and sometimes he was sleeping because it was night and I was awake in Germany, and the camera was just on. I saw him sleeping, he saw me sleeping, like.
Yeah, that's
And,
how you share your daily life at
yeah.
that time. How old were you at that time, and Irfan?
I was 23, 22.
And he was?
Irfan is 1 year younger. 21.
Ah, okay. My husband's 2 years younger than.
Ah,
It's
okay. That's
It's
okay.
it's the best kind. We get the younger ones. Okay, so that was how you met, and then itu gimana rasanya sih, Jen? I mean, like you just saw this guy, oh cakep banget, I fell in love, and then you have to go home to Germany,
Yeah.
terus aduh duitnya kan kurang, I wanna travel back and forth, aku kangen. How did you deal with that at that time?
Well, we had to wait, and I had to save up money to fly to him because he was playing. There was no, he couldn't come.
Okay.
So I think the first time I came, right, honey? Did I come first time?
Yeah.
I flew to Indonesia
To Jakarta.
to meet him in Jakarta. Jakarta? I think Jakarta, right?
No, I think I went.
You came first?
No,
Oh, Irfan
you
came.
first.
I came first.
Okay, you came
Yeah,
first.
it's long
Okay,
time
make
now.
up your mind, guys.
I came first, yeah.
Okay, so you came
I
first.
came first to Indonesia, and then he visited me too in
And that took a
Germany.
lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
So was it because of that you were like, ya udah kawin aja daripada I have to?
Well, yeah,
How was it? How did it happen? Like, okay, we're gonna build a home
life
together, a life
yes, for
together.
sure. And then Irfan wanted to stay in Indonesia,
Yeah.
but I actually never wanted to move here.
Really?
Yeah, I felt always pretty much like a German girl. Like
Okay.
my home would be Germany forever.
Yeah.
But then I met Irfan and everything changed.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I want to try. I will go to Jakarta, and I asked my parents if it's okay. And so I thought like, okay, let's do 1 year and I'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then I went to Jakarta. I did some jobs, modeling and on TV. And to be honest, I didn't like it.
You
and
didn't
I
like
was,
it?
I was still alone because Irfan was in Malang.
Yeah.
And I was in Jakarta.
Yeah.
So it was still a long
Yeah,
distance,
yeah,
kind of, because we
yeah.
needed still an airplane
Yeah.
to get together.
Yeah.
But it was closer than Germany. And yeah, I felt very homesick. I got sick, and it wasn't that great. And at the end, I moved to Malang to him. And we
And
had
you left the
Kiyomi.
modeling
I
job
left
and
the
all that?
modeling, yeah, when I was pregnant.
Okay. So you did. Let's go back to when you said you did some modeling and TV. You didn't like it. The money was good, no? Ya kan, kalau
No,
jadi
back-
model kan orang cita-cita.
Back then I was with an agency, and the agency I think was bad too. So they took a lot of money from me and gave me just a bit.
Yeah.
And I think it's, if you come from Germany and you come to Indonesia and everything is new for you, it was really hard.
Yeah.
Because I knew I knew nothing. Like everything is very much different. Like already from working, being on time, how everything is set up, everything is a bit different than in
Yeah.
Germany. So
Yeah.
for me that was a bit hard. Still sometimes it's hard if work isn't as planned as it should be here.
Yeah.
And
You're more
much more
organized.
relaxed, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
I can relate to that karena aku anak kecil yang besar di Singapura. Jadi,
Yeah.
right? So if it's like, we're like, no.
I know.
What do I hold on to,
Yes.
right? Especially as firstborns, I think.
Yes,
We
yes.
kind of hold that kind of structure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then you moved to Malang. You got married. You had Kiyomi.
We moved to Malang.
Berapa tahun di Malang itu?
Not too long because Irfan was playing football, but then there were problems and he didn't get paid.
Right.
So we were thinking, what should we do? We have a baby we're responsible for.
Masih muda lagi.
Yeah, we're still young. I wasn't working, and then Irfan said, okay, let's try out in Thailand. So
there was a
chance for him to play. And he had a tryout there, and he made it. So we stayed. I think Kiyomi was not even a year. And then we moved to Thailand.
Okay. So no job at the time because the team wasn't paying him well. Berangkat ke Thailand as a young wife.
Yeah.
What did you feel at that time? Oh, gini amat ya kawin sama atlet apa gimana? Because kawin sama atlet itu kan you have to be married to his team too. In a sense.
I think I never really knew what it meant to be married to a football player. My brother always said, don't ever date a football player. But the odds are, I fell in love with Irfan, and I think back then I didn't worry that much. I was young and I thought everything will be fine, and we were always also lucky. I feel like because the money wasn't there. We had 9 months, I think, no payment.
Oh.
And then Thailand came, and everything was great in Thailand. He got the job, and it was a bit hard for me though, because I had Kiyomi and I got pregnant in Thailand with Kenji, and I felt a bit sick.
Okay.
But
jadi udah nyampe Thailand, sakit pula dengan anak kedua, right? Padahal karirnya Irfan just
I got pregnant in Thailand. So I wasn't pregnant yet. But I got pregnant in Thailand, then everything was good.
Okay.
But I feel like when we were younger, we worried less. Maybe.
That's true. Kalau masih muda itu apa-apa dipikir nanti, right? Nanti aja deh. Gimana nanti?
Now I feel like maybe should we have been much more worried because we didn't get salary for 9 months. We just had a baby. We weren't sure if Thailand would work out. But back then I don't.
But it worked, right? How many years di Thailand? Tinggal
just
berapa?
1 year.
Oh, just 1 year.
Because then Irfan got a better offer in Japan.
Sapporo.
No, it was Kofu first.
Kofu.
And then Sapporo.
But then, okay, so I watched Melanie Ricardo's podcast where you said that it was one of the hardest years of your marriage. Padahal, Japan, Padahal kan Japan itu negara cantik. People always want to go to Japan. Like, what was it that made it hard for you guys there? Itu 2 anak ya?
2 anak,
Okay.
So I was high pregnant in Thailand, and I had my doctor, a super nice hospital. He spoke even German. Everything was great. But then that offer came for Irfan to play in J-League, which was one of his dreams because it's the highest league in Asia. So and I was just able still to fly because I was high pregnant. And of course I said to Irfan, let's go. We will be fine, going to Japan. So we went, but then everything seemed a bit harder than I expected because the language was really hard. Like you couldn't even read anything in the supermarket.
Oh, bahasa kanji kan, guys. Cannot read, susah.
No. So we had a really nice girl from Indonesia. She translated in Bahasa and Japanese.
Who's this girl? Your neighbor or who?
No, from the club. Back then.
The club. So she helped.
She helped us.
Okay.
She helped us, and she was really nice. She helped us with the language, also with little things we needed. And but then when I had to give birth, she went for holidays. And she wasn't there.
Jadi nggak ada translator lagi.
So there was no translator for giving birth, and luckily it was my second child. But the doctor, the nurses, no one spoke English, and it was just Irfan and me. And it wasn't
confusing
that great.
Bingung ya kalau kayak gitu.
It wasn't that great, and also it was very hard to make friends. I feel like it's a nice country to visit as a tourist, but if you stay there, you really need to speak Japanese.
Kamu nggak punya teman di
Yeah,
Jepang
no.
at all? Oh, were there nights that you had to just break down and cry in the shower?
Yeah, and it was hard because when we moved to Sapporo, Sapporo is very cold, right?
Yeah.
So we had like 8 months of winter.
Yeah.
High snow. And I
Oh,
had,
bisa numpuk tuh saljunya, guys. Bisa ketutup jendela ya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the car.
The car juga ketutup.
So Irfan couldn't train, and he had, I think, 3 months of training camp somewhere else. So I would be 3 months by myself with 2 little kids, newborn and a toddler. And that was just a big challenge.
Oh my goodness. Did you get some sort of baby blues at the time?
No,
you
I
think?
never really had baby blues, I think. It was not baby blues. I was still fine. It was just very challenging.
Yeah. You're a tough
Yeah.
cookie ya.
Yeah.
Kamu kuat ya kayaknya ya. And you
Yeah.
are sabar ya. Sabar nggak kamu tuh sebenarnya? Would
I
you say?
am.
Yeah.
I am.
Hebat ya. Sabarnya itu dari Jawanya papa itu kayaknya, orang Jawa.
Yeah, now I saw my dad with my kids, and I feel like I think I have the
Patience.
patience from my dad.
Yeah.
Because my mom, she can be more explosive.
Iya. German ya.
Yeah.
Kalau kamu lebih ke
Yeah.
Jawa ya,
Yeah.
sabar.
Yeah.
Even though you don't speak the language, but apparently
Yeah.
the blood
Still in
flows
me.
through you. So yeah, the Japanese. Thumbs up for the Japanese. Maaf ya, saya ngomong gini karena suami saya orang Jawa. Coba dia kawin sama orang Sumatera. Apa coba pikiran dia? Kan kasihan ya dia sebenarnya. So you would say you're a very patient person because
Yeah.
although we don't hang around that much, but I've seen you with your kids ya, dan I can vouch for her. Like I always see yang kamu suka lihat di di vlog-vlog di Instagramnya Jen, kalau dia ngomong, "Hai Shatsi, good morning." Itu tuh nggak bohong. That's what I see here in Bali. Jadi kayaknya kamu jarang ya suara kamu tinggi. Do you
Yeah.
like raise your voice a lot at
Oh,
home?
I don't. No.
Enggak.
That's not
Enggak ya,
really.
Van?
No, I do.
Oh, you do. Okay.
That's why we fit perfectly together. It's like
Yeah.
good balance.
Indonesianya apa? Indonesianya apa? Indonesianya.
My dad born in Lawang,
Lawang.
but grandparents from Manado.
Manado, Lawang itu di?
Malang, dekat Malang.
Oh, tapi asli
Di
Manado.
Malang and Surabaya.
Tapi asli Manado.
Yeah,
Darahnya
parents.
Manado. Oh ya, mirip-mirip Batak juga lah ya, tingkat kesabarannya tetap di bawah Jawa. Okay. Alright, so 2 kids in Sapporo and then he
Yeah.
had to train somewhere else, tinggal kamu sama anak-anak, and it was really hard.
It was really hard.
And when did you think, okay, this has to stop, I cannot take it anymore, we need to change
2
something?
years. I did 2 years in Sapporo, and then I said to Irfan, I cannot do it anymore. Something has to change. It's not good for our marriage. It's not good for the kids. Rather we go somewhere else, or we might have to separate. It was really bad.
Sempet ya ngomong begitu ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Bali came.
The offer.
They offered, huh?
Or
Did Bali offer?
Or did you cari-cari?
No, Bali.
Offered. And that
Yeah.
happened at the peak of the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a miracle. That's God sent.
Yeah.
You were actually on the verge of breaking down already. Oh, wow. It's okay. Okay. Because I can imagine, yeah, with 2 kids, I'm not married to an athlete, but in a sense, being married to a musician who tours all the time and leaves you at
Yeah.
home all the time. I was living in Jakarta, yes, but I didn't get that much support from my mom too, because my mom at that time kerja di Papua.
Oh.
And then as a child, kan aku pindah ke Indonesia, my support system was my oma, my opung, and I didn't have her. And all I wanted to do at that time was just cry and get angry and like,
Yeah.
someone help me,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, God sent a miracle. Bali
Yes.
offered. Bali calling.
Yes.
And then you guys moved straight away?
Yeah, we moved straight away. We moved straight away and.
Tapi kan sorry Jen, aku potong. Waktu di Jepang, even with all those difficulties that you had, kamu udah bikin vlog-vlog itu. I remember that.
We just woke up and look at the weather. I actually planned to go with the kids for grocery shopping or into a mall, also to a little playground. But I guess we can cancel that. It's storming and a lot of snow. So it looks like that. And it's a lot of storm and snow. I will close again. Yeah, so
Welcome for my channel. Always make so far here. Hi guys, welcome our channel, and we do start away our fish version.
What was that for?
I was always working before, and I don't like to ask your husband, you know, for every little thing. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
So I want to be independent. And in Japan, I was thinking I need to do something. And then I started to vlog.
Yeah, because I watch those vlogs. You were always an inspiration to many, ya, selalu jadi inspirasi buat banyak orang. Nah inilah makanya ya guys ya, kita kalau nonton orang di balik Instagram story atau di vlognya gitu ya, we always think that oh dia hidupnya lebih enak tuh, suaminya pemain bola terkenal, anaknya lucu-lucu. Dia have bule, pasti dia bisa sering travel ke Eropa. You know, not all you see on the camera is life that you think happens to that person gitu. Nggak selalu itu yang kita lihat maka itu yang terjadi. Sometimes when people actually go on air like this gitu ya, like, kan sekarang kalian juga nggak bisa tebak aku lagi ada masalah apa ya kan, like we can never guess behind a person's persona itu sebenarnya ada apa. So ketika sering muncul di sosial media yang bilang always be kind, itu bener loh, itu bener karena kita nggak pernah tahu ya apa yang orang sedang alami pada saat itu. But would you say that when you got out of that place where you guys felt, oh, this is the hardest time in our marriage, after that things went uphill? It was,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bali was a blessing. Yeah.
Bali was a blessing. Oke, jadi Bali, and then dia main di sini di Bali United langsung ya?
Bali United langsung.
Okay, Bali United langsung, and then you guys had another baby.
Then we had Kyoji. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, Bali United was three years.
And then after that kan harus pindah ya ke Jogja apa Solo sih?
Jogja.
Because I remembered you guys pindah Jogja dulu.
Then it was Jogja, but then COVID happened.
Oh, right.
So we
nobody likes that.
No. So we already had a house there, and we said like we move, even though it's hard for us to leave Bali.
Because I remember waktu itu kamu lagi bangun rumah juga kan di sini. Remember when we met at Fins
where
and
we live now?
Yeah, and I was like, Jen, are you okay today? And you're like, oh, my tukang is this, gini. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was very hard to leave Bali for us. And especially the kids, we were crying because we had to go. Even though Jogja was nice, we had a nice place we found, but it was just not Bali. But we left because we want to be together as a family. And then COVID happened, so we moved back pretty quickly. Yeah, back to Bali. It took us back.
Wait, move ke Jogja itu berarti berapa lama?
Wait, COVID happened
2020.
So yeah, 2019.
Setahun ada di Jogja.
Yeah, ish, not even.
Jadi anak-anak belum sempat sekolah.
Udah
8 months.
sekolah.
Udah sempat sekolah, you had to take them out again.
Yeah.
But they were like, yay, because they get
Yes.
to go back to Bali.
Yeah.
Oh, mereka
They
suka
were
sekali ya
happy.
di
Yeah.
Bali ya.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we came back to Bali and then we thought we have to go back to Jogja, but that never ended up. And then Irfan signed for Solo, the last club.
Yeah.
But then I was pregnant and we said again we moved together to Solo, so I went there with Kiyomi and Kenji and me being pregnant, and it didn't feel right. I felt homesick. I wanted to go to Bali, and I said to Irfan, I don't think I can stay here. I don't know what we do, and it was really hard to find a house for us. School was okay. I think we could have found a school
In Solo.
in Solo, but I felt really homesick. I didn't feel good. So I said, I'm gonna take the kids home. You do your thing, and whenever I can fly to you or he can fly here, we will make it work.
Yeah.
So we did that for 1 year, and that year was also very challenging because we rarely, he traveled for a day or not even 24 hours and he had to go back again. I was alone with the kids, pregnant.
So it was like
And,
Sapporo all over again, but without the snow.
It was, yeah. But then again, I was in Bali, which was
So much better. You had
and
friends, yeah?
I have friends here, like good friends, which it's much easier here.
All right, after everything that you have went through with all these kids and then with the last edition of Kiro, is this going to be the last or you guys want to have
This is the
another?
last.
I'm sorry, I have to
Last,
ask you.
I know.
Because people look at you ya, kita kalau lihat dia kan super mom banget gitu loh. And yes, I can vouch for her. Dia memang melakukan apa-apa sendiri. Tapi emang kita di Bali biasa ya melakukan apa-apa sendiri. It's like a lot of people ask like nggak pakai mbak, nggak apa. Ya kalau perlu assistance ya kita hire. Kalau nggak ya nggak gitu, right?
And I think my daughter is 9. Kenji's Kiyomi's 11. Kenji is 9.
Yeah.
So they're already 2 big kids who can help at home, who can help with Kyoji or Kiro. So I don't really need a lot of help from outside.
Lagian kalau ada mbak di rumah, kalau aku ya, I don't really like it because I feel like my privacy is taken from me, and it's like
Irfan and me, we both, we don't like that.
Aku kurang suka juga sih. Aku kalau mendidik anakku terus ada orang lain yang ada di ruangan itu, I don't feel comfortable.
No, same.
Yeah.
We never, probably because also we are raised abroad.
Yeah.
And in Germany or Holland, our parents would never have a maid, a driver, or.
Tapi kalau kamu tinggal di Jakarta, you might have to.
I know,
the infrastructure of the city is not possible.
Yeah, we were thinking of moving to Jakarta this
Mau
year.
pindah lagi?
We were thinking, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
I feel like Bali really, our
Is
heart
home.
is in Bali from everyone. So it's a bit hard to leave Bali for us. There was an offer in Jakarta for Irfan, but we didn't take it. Just because
Duitnya kurang apa lebih? Kontraknya?
I think the contract was okay. It was not great.
Okay.
And then we had to think of our family. We had to move the whole family to Jakarta
Now
with
4
all
kids.
the kids. Yeah, got to start from new again. Also, for me, business-wise, everything works well. I can work here. I can still take care of the kids without a nanny, which is so nice. And I think if we move to Jakarta, I can work more.
Yeah, mestinya
I can make probably more money.
Yeah.
But then I need a nanny. I might need a driver. Because I can't combine all.
More money tapi more expense juga, ya
I
kan?
don't think. Yeah, like I said to Melanie too, I don't think the money will bring us more happiness. So we said no, we're not gonna do that.
So until now you still work remotely ya, berarti ya?
Yes.
If clients come to you.
Yes, I work from home most of the time. I can shoot my content from home. I have a personal assistant who helps me, and I travel to Jakarta once every month, I would say. Like this weekend I gotta go again, which is okay. I'm just going for 1 or 2 nights. That's my max, and then I come back.
You bring the baby when you...
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Tapi kalau di sana, kalau kamu harus naik panggung, ada yang pegang bayi?
Yeah, I have a personal assistant
Who helps you with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's manageable, right?
Yeah.
Dan sisanya adalah kerjaan online berarti ya?
Yes.
Either you shoot content for a brand atau... Tapi hebat loh menurut aku, berkat Tuhan buat kamu. Like, nobody would ever guess bahwasannya kalian harus menghadapi hal-hal yang sesulit ini, something as difficult as this, always having to move. Buat yang nikah sama tentara atau polisi pasti bisa deh relate, karena harus pindah-pindah kota dinas ya kan, atau pegawai negeri suaminya dipindahkan, kita harus ikut pindah juga gitu. Waktu awal kawin, did you already know this, like aku kawin sama dia, aku pasti harus pindah kota?
But I feel like people do think that being a wife of a football player is something very glamorous and beautiful and nice to be the wife of a football player. But being a wife of a football player, I don't think it's like that nice. Most football player wives can't work because their husbands keep moving.
Yeah.
So like if almost every year we would move, and it's very hard to find yourself, to find a way to work. If I wouldn't be working online, it would be very hard for me to get a job, because
thank God for online.
Yeah, what would I do in Japan without knowing the language? Same thing in Thailand.
Right.
Here I probably couldn't do an office job because my bahasa would be too bad. So yeah, it's not that glamorous and great to be the wife of a football player.
It's not as easy as you think.
No, and then you move all the time, and everything is very last minute. So we could move tomorrow. Tomorrow he could get a job offer, and then we gotta leave tomorrow. Like,
oh my goodness,
everything is very abrupt. Sudden, and
nggak ada waktu untuk punya sedikit ego ya, Jen?
No. But yeah, some wives, they would stay with the family. Like, we've been with a lot of Brazilian families, and the husband would go make the money, and they stay in Brazil and just come.
Yeah, but long distance relationship is not easy.
No.
I for one, no, I cannot.
No,
I cannot. Yeah.
no,
Some
we
people
cannot.
maybe can. Saya sih nggak bisa. Saya bisa nangis-nangis and I turn into a monster.
Yeah.
Kalau kamu masih patient, kalau aku jadi monster. Jangan pisahkan aku dari suamiku lama-lama.
Yeah, no. Like 1 year, the solo being apart was...
Nggak mau lagi? Okay, so even if he gets an offer somewhere else, then you will have to move, begitu ya? Misalnya?
Yeah, the whole family, because he could have played in solo again, but we said no. It's not worth...
The family.
No. And the kids have no dad. You know, it's too little time they spend with their dad. And the money will, like I said, it's just not bringing you the happiness. Like, the time we spend together, the memories we make are much more, how do you say? Much
precious.
more, precious and worth than the money. Your kids will not remember later if you buy them 100 of toys, but they will remember the things we did together.
So this is why you always have a sacred time to be with your family ya. Karena kalau mau janjian sama Jen, itu benar-benar harus sesuai jadwal banget. She already has everything organized, and I can understand that. Ya sibuk ya, soalnya anak 4. Dulu sih karena harus ngatur jadwal dengan suami luar kota. Kalau sekarang kan Irfan sedang dalam musim tidak bekerja ya, right now ya. So he's not in a team at all right now.
He's not in a team now, and he's at home. And I think that's because Melanie was asking, and I think some news were writing a bit bad about it,
really?
that he's at home, but I don't really think it's bad because he's.
I'm sorry, aku nggak tahu ini Mama.
Yeah, because Irfan is not working now currently, which we think is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be a homestay dad and that's still work, because staying home with your kids is like, it's work. Like you're working, you're taking care of your children. And we decided for that, and currently I'm working and he's taking a break, and he's been working ever since, you know, we're together. So it's fine for him to take a rest, and he still want to play football, so hopefully there will come another club where the whole family can move, or maybe we can, you know, stay in Bali and he can play again here. So we will see.
Yeah. Kalau di Bali sendiri belum ada obrolan with the old club,
with Bali United. No, not yet, not yet. But maybe.
But maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. For now, he's enjoying his break time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's enjoying, but still, like, his passion is playing football.
Yeah, he just wants to play.
Which, of course, he will miss too.
Yeah.
And I understand. So, if there's a club who wants Irfan to come, and it's a city where we can all move to, we will do that. But yeah, we just have to think good. Is it worth to move the whole family for a year of contract or 6 months? Yeah.
Oh iya, kalau kontraknya pendek ya, kasihan anak-anak if you move them around.
And my daughter, or our daughter, she's in secondary now, which is like, you know, it's a big thing.
And she's such a helpful little young lady too.
She is.
Such an angel, that one. Bantunya itu loh dahsyat loh. Aku ngeliat dia kalau bantu mamanya, kalau mamanya harus keluar kota, jaga adik, luar biasa kamu.
Yeah, she's really good, Kyomi.
Yeah. So with all this ups and downs, and the downs that you have graciously shared with us, terima kasih ya mau share sama teman-teman, karena pasti ada di luar sana yang mungkin gak kawin sama atlet, sama ya tadi seperti aku bilang, mungkin tentara atau polisi, you have to move around, atau anak band aja deh, laki lo kalau tur mulu sebel kali ya. Jadi how do you keep your mental health? Like, what is your go-to? Do you do some sort of prayer, meditation? Like, what is Jen's secret to staying healthy? Besides the gym, Melody.
For sure.
What's your Gen Zen?
Going to the gym, working out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Itu aja.
That just helps me with getting
things off your chest.
Yeah.
Kamu suka mendem ya orangnya? You don't like to, cause aku kan Batak ya. Jadi kalau marah susah direm. Kalau kamu, do you withhold things inside?
I don't really withhold things inside, but I would, like, if I don't like something what Irfan is doing, I would speak about it, but just not being angry, because I don't think like it will help if I already start angry. I will just tell him, hey honey, like, I didn't like that, or can we maybe do this differently the other time.
Tapi pakai nangis nggak? Aku soalnya marah-marah tapi cengeng.
I'm easy to cry.
Oh, kamu juga cengeng?
Yeah,
sama.
Yeah. So yeah, I can easily cry, that's for sure. But yeah.
So besides the gym, that's it? Anything else?
I could have a bit more me time. There's a little less me time currently, but I do like just going and having a massage too. I think that's also really great, and I could need.
Yeah.
But prayers, of course, help too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think most of the time it's just the gym. If I have a little bit of me time, doing my nails, just an hour, you know, and prayers.
Yeah, prayers. I think prayers. Yeah. Yeah, because I think you can do prayers anywhere. It doesn't have
Anywhere,
to be
yes,
anywhere.
and
like-
anytime.
Yeah, while you're nursing,
Yeah.
while you are making the kids breakfast maybe
Yeah.
or stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have your kids ever seen you break down and cry? Or do you hide?
No, I don't think I really have a big meltdown usually.
Oh, never.
No, it's
Okay.
not really me. But I mean, it's okay to cry in front
It's
of
okay.
your kids. They can see that you have emotions, you know. And I also tell my son Kenji, it's okay to cry, also for boys, because I feel like sometimes the society tells like the boy gotta be strong and tough and can't cry, but I don't want to raise my boys like that. Kyoji, are you here?
Oh, this is number 3.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Ini yang dulu bayi, sekarang udah besar. Oh, tadi papa jemput ini
Iya.
berarti. Oke, Melody pegang yang bayi. Oke.
Team.
Oh, hi. So that's why you're called Team Bachdim then. That was where it came from. There, you guys are a team.
Yes.
Yang dulu
We
bikin
gotta be.
usaha baju itu masih nggak?
Ada.
Masih ada?
No.
Oh, nggak
That's
ada.
why I have Melody now.
Ah, oke. Jadi nggak bikin baju lagi?
Still.
Oh, Team Bachdim itu masih yang B.
Yes,
Masih.
we have a little
Shop.
toko, yeah.
Di mana itu tokonya?
Just down here in Django in Brawa.
Oh, oke.
Yeah.
But you still do it online juga bisa?
Still online.
Toko hijau ada, toko orange ada, Tokped sama Shopee ada?
Oh, ada.
Ada.
Yeah.
Toko orange ada.
Oke, got it.
Toko hijau ada. Oke, jadi cari di situ namanya B.
Bachdim.
Bachdim. Oh, cari namanya Bachdim. You still make the designs?
We still make the design.
Masa Allah, dia apa sih yang nggak dilakuin ya? Nggak dilakuin apa? Udah segitu sibuknya anak 4 kecil-kecil and you still have time to make the design.
Well, we have a little team of 2 girls which are really lovely and helping us out. And in the store we have currently one girl being the shopkeeper. We're searching for another
Yeah,
one.
but you still have to supervise kan?
Yes.
Mau nggak
Yes.
mau kan how business is
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Pasti kan pemilihan fabric juga tetap kamu kan?
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in this season where the family is together, this would probably be my second last question. What is the best advice from your dad, your papa, or your mama that you probably remember till today that you can share with us?
Best advice from my parents.
What did they, maybe they told you something when you were little, waktu kecil mungkin Jen pernah dibilangin sesuatu terus pas menghadapi masalah you're like, I remember this. It's like a muscle memory. My dad once said this, or my mom, or my oma.
I think what I got from my childhood is just my parents always wanted us kids to be happy and content, and I want that for my kids too. And yeah, I think that's what they passed on, just having a beautiful and happy childhood. For my own children.
And you will fight tooth and nail so that they will
Yeah, I think it's
get
so
this.
important
Yeah.
to be with your children, because the time passes so fast. I see now again with Kiro and Kyoji, it goes too fast, and once they're 18, you know, they will go and they will live their own life. So Kiyomi is 11 and almost 12, and
Sebentar lagi loh.
we're almost there.
Yeah. You won't feel it. I can tell you firsthand because we already let go our first son to
Oh, really?
kuliah.
He left?
Dia kuliah. Memang sih masih di Jogja, but still I feel that when you let a child out of the house, it's like they're trying their wings. Ya, mereka kembali nggak akan sama kan
That
udah.
makes me sad. I can't even think of Kiyomi leaving
Jangan
the-
dong.
Oh my gosh.
your little helper harus keluar. Your
Yeah.
precious firstborn ya. Oh my goodness. Kamu
It was
pasti
hard
born
for
sekali
you
ya.
to
Iya.
let your son
Yeah. Just yesterday, I missed him so much, and I texted. I said, "Hey Rangga, what you doing?" Terus dia cuma jawab apa gitu pendek kan
Oh
ya.
yeah, boys, right?
Yeah. And then I said, Mama kok kangen banget ya. Mama kangen banget. I don't know what to do kalau kangen begini. And he gave me this, the gift.
Yeah.
Like an alien or something, like an alien. And I said, I don't want this alien. I want my son. And he gave me a nicer looking alien. So I guess that's how we communicate these days.
Yeah.
Karena apa ya? Anak itu kalau nggak pernah kita kasih kesempatan untuk bikin keputusan dalam hidup, or even make mistakes, nanti dia jadi orang dewasa yang nggak bisa function ya.
Yeah.
What would you tell Kiyomi that you didn't know at her age that you want to tell her now? You think, what would you say to her?
I think I would tell Kiyomi that it's important to listen to herself and don't listen too much to the outside, and don't follow all the friends or friends group she's seeing.
Don't be a me too.
Yeah, just listen to yourself, and that's why I think it's very important to have like the family you have at home is so important to be very good and nice with each other, so the kids are not branching out and searching maybe for love or other
identity outside of the house.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is so important. Yeah.
So I think that's important for her. She's a really lovely girl.
She is, yeah. Dia nanti mau sekolah apa? Do you already know?
No, she doesn't really know. She had a time where it was just she wanna be with us all the time, but now she has a best friend. She wanna study in Swiss, so she's more open to going overseas. But yeah, we will see. We will see what she wanna do. For now, she gotta stay with me.
Yes, nggak apa-apa. Masih 12 tahun, nggak apa-apa. You take it year by year, okay, Mama?
Yes.
Year by year, and then satu-satu.
I know.
Satu-satu.
That's why I need 4 kids. You know?
Yeah. So you always have an extra.
Always have one. Kiro, don't leave me.
Kiro has to sign a contract.
Kiro, don't leave me.
Make him sign a contract.
I hope then Kiyomi gives me grandchildren.
Oh, kamu ada hiburan lagi. Oh ya, oke. Bagus, kamu udah organize sampai jauh sekali. I like the way she
I
thinks.
blend everything.
Yeah, that's good. I like the way you think. Okay, so just one more. I don't know if you want to address this or not. Karena tadi kamu sempat bilang setelah yang diwawancara Melanie, mungkin pers ada sedikit menangkap beritanya keliru, as if that Irfan nggak bekerja itu as if it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Padahal buat keluarga mereka ini cuma musim yang sedang mereka jalani dan nikmati.
Yeah,
am I right?
Like Melanie also said, like, oh, that's really nice to say, because usually, how did she say it? Like, people wouldn't really like to say my husband is not working, because I think still a lot of people think a husband should be the main provider of the family, which I don't think nowadays.
It doesn't always have to be like that. Yeah.
No. So, like I said, he's been working
for so long.
Ever since, and now he's having a break of, now it's 3 months. So, that's totally fine. And we're good. He's taking care of the kids. He can bond with Kiro. Like, usually he would leave if Kyoji was 1 week old and he had to go.
Oh, okay.
And he would just see him. With Kiyomi, he was not there for 6 months when she was a little baby. So now he has the bonding time with Kiro for the first time actually.
Inilah saatnya justru. Inilah saatnya. Mungkin kalau keluarga pada umumnya itu bisa ketemu ayah setiap hari. Tapi kan setiap keluarga berbeda-beda ya, Jen ya. So Jen was just saying to me that maybe for them it's just a different time ya. Kalau orang mungkin bisa tiap hari ketemu. Nah kalau mereka dirapel jadi sekarang ketemu bapaknya setiap hari. And you guys are really enjoying that, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. And also I think for Kenji being now 9, it's important to have the dad around.
Father figure.
Yeah. And not always with the mom.
Yeah,
which is fine too. But
yeah, itu penting sih.
Yeah.
That was what happened when we moved to Bali too from Jakarta.
Really?
Yeah. Karena terlalu sering tour.
Yeah.
And I have 2 boys. I told my husband we need to decide. Yeah, mereka ini butuh lihat bapaknya.
I know they need a dad. Yeah. I think especially as a boy, it's important. We felt it when Irfan was in solo. Kenji really missed his dad. Like already with playing football, I can kick the ball with him, but it's not the same. Like Irfan playing with him football. Like just little things.
Yeah. Suara ayah udah beda. Ayah yang gendong is a different feeling.
It's different.
I get it.
So it's good for us.
So if I had a quick question, where is home to you?
I think home is always where we are as a family, but for us, home is in Bali.
Okay, then we'll pray so that they can stay in Bali for the rest of their lives until Kiyomi moves out to campus. Dia udah deg-degan lagi.
I said to Irfan, so if Kiyomi moves, we gotta move there too. Like, no, honey, that's not how it works.
You can't bring your whole trailer with you, Jen. It has to stop somewhere.
And then what we do with Kenji, if Kenji wanna go somewhere
semua kita move juga. Berarti dia mirip aku ya, Bapi. Anaknya kemana mau ikut.
Iya.
Ya, oh iya. Iya, bener.
I know.
Iya, mirip ya. Sampai aku tuh sempat mikir gini, nanti kalau anaknya ini di sini aja, nanti dia kalau S2 di sini. Nah, yang S1 kita pindahin ke sini. So maybe we can all move there. Ini S2 ini S1 and we maybe make a coffee shop there. You know, and then he was like, no, you don't choose their school for them. It's like, ya udahlah ya. We gotta let them go at one point.
We gotta let them go, but it's hard. I think
it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. It's painful.
That's why the years we can be with them, we gotta make the best out of it and be present and be there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to have a nanny.
Yeah.
I feel like
sayang ya waktunya ya, energinya
it's so short.
So short. It's true.
Let's say until 18, and then the kids will be.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, they will go.
Udah jadi a different person.
Yeah.
All right, Jen, thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to take any more of your time because I know you have so many things to do. Aku berdoa semoga pekerjaan online tambah banyak supaya di musim dimana saat ini suami harus break dan kalian menikmatinya, kalian tetap selalu di-provide sama Tuhan, tidak berkekurangan. And thank you so much for sharing your story and being showing that you can also be vulnerable, because people always see you as the super mom, and you are still the super mom nevertheless for me ya. Maksudnya aku anak cuma 2, kamu 4, and you can juggle. Aku 2 aja udah pakai nangis. Ayo Papi pindah ke Bali, the kids need you and bla 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 bla. Apalagi 4 ya kan. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I hope everything works out for you guys.
Same for you.
And yeah, let's do more catch-ups.
I know, we have to. It's so close.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, guys. Itu dia tadi Gen Zen dari Jennifer Bachdim. Thank you, Super Mom. I think it's time for her to now nurse baby Kiro. Udah waktunya menyusui ya. Sampai kita bertemu lagi di kesempatan-kesempatan yang lain. Ingat, hari ini bukan hari yang baik untuk menyerah. Katakan itu setiap hari, oke? You are loved. Bye-bye. Tuh, salam Gen Z dulu. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
right behind the camera.
Oh my gosh.
Kalau udah ngomongin anak-anak, kita juga cengeng.